Okay. I know it's been a little while. I know that I've been playing it. The session has been for a little while now. This probably won't be a super long little stream here. But this is too fucking funny. I just went through this and I decided to redo it because I failed the Kim check. And it was a whole thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I did a big save here, so now we're gonna try doing it again.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
You close your eyes and
forgot.
vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness.
So I've been through all of this.
Here it will. Who fucking cares? No. Orgasme. Oh, don't worry. This is a nothing.
To rule the world. In the spinal cord.
Good. Because
Bust the
Foolhardy.
fucking move.
Do you even know?
With your eyes still, you have become a flawless
Fuck
interlock
him up,
mechanism,
Harry!
a flesh and bone
Oh my
approximation of the
God.
throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called
He is
Eggheads,
cutting up this
entirely,
dance
rigidly,
floor, dog.
imbecile,
Look at him
without
go.
pity or fear.
Fuck him up, Harry!
Oh my god! No way!
This is really
With
happening.
his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second.
Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Hell yeah, no!
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music. The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
Oh, my poor voice. Okay, this is where I failed last time. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, because I'm pretty sure I said something extremely racist to Kim.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This is clearly a Code 31
Code
emergency.
31!
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
Yeah, Kim, fuck him up!
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes, I am in need of assistance on the dance
The
floor.
lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
Oh, it's so fun.
What's happening? Good for you. Rock on then. What?
Authority?
Ah, come on, Harry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
Yeah! Yeah, Kim! Okay, this is something I need to authority level up twice, because that's all I can do. Okay. Oh, it's a 58! Please, I don't want to go through this again, and I also don't want to call him racial. Like, I don't want to be racist towards him.
What's hardcore than a
Oh,
little bit of...
no! 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 Nope. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Okay, one more time. This time I'm also not gonna forget. I need to... Do I have any authority plus clothes? Oh. -1 authority. -1 empathy. Oh my god, I have no plus authority items. Fuck, dude. Okay, let's try it
hey
one more
man,
time.
it's good to see you.
You close your
Aw.
puts a grin. Salvation.
Okay, looking. I am getting this fucking moment.
Oh,
I
hey
swear to
man,
God.
it's good to see you.
You close your
Again. I am save scumming the shit out of this. I don't care.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
you close your
I
puts a grin on salvation.
Yeah, I think so far though I've gotten most of my good Kim moments.
Oh, hey man, it's good to
on
see you.
Stream, so I have them saved.
You close your
somewhere,
eyes and
which is
vacate
kind
your
of what I
skull,
wanted to do with
leaving
this
your
one.
brain to wonder.
Total darkness.
I also
You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
So, I also, it does say spine here, but it says mind auditory in like the VA's rendition. Very interesting. But yeah, I think most of my good Kim moments I've gotten on stream so far, so I'll have them saved. Also, I need to have Harry cutting up the rug in the piss insert slur for queer people here jacket. Because that's funny as fuck.
Here it will be. Who fucking cares?
I'm scared.
Good. Oh, don't worry. This is nothing.
To roll the in the spinal cord.
Good.
Full heart.
With your eyes still, you have become a flawless interlocking
Fuck 'em
mechanism,
up,
a flesh and
Harry.
bone approximate
Oh my god.
This is
with
really
his
happening.
reel-to-reel mixer blasting.
Look at Harry fucking it
He
up.
throws
dude.
a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm. The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Oh my god, I need Q to cut up this rug, please. God, please. Dolores,
you?
stay. My
Aren't
queen,
you going
please.
to dance?
No. Recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back. She's still at her mainframe. The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
Jacket. I'm sorry, that coughing must be so loud, dude.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening? Good for you. Rock on then. What? Ah, come on, Harry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile.
Yes! Oh, I need to upgrade my, my authority. I never thought I would actually be upgrading authority, but here we are.
What's hard?
Oh my god, this is the third time I failed this check! No, I can't say this to this man.
Excuse me, what?
This would be a good time to add some nerve damage to the mix. Pull the expression too.
So
He looks down, then at you.
Dance? Yellow? Monkey fucker?
Yes, if anything, the lieutenant feels tired, like a man who's heard the same
Oh my
record one
God.
time too many.
This is so
We are done!
Oh my god.
Then a breath of cold sea air. Feel you might be.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if end of human develop. Hope I remember those. Don't worry.
I wonder. Okay, I am going to save scum this again, but I wonder if Kim has anything to say once you leave here after calling him, you know, like a
It's
derogatory.
colder outside than you were expecting. You see the lieutenant standing
Oh
there,
fuck!
a small cloud of white escaping from his mouth. He turns to you, but says nothing.
Oh my god!
He's waiting to see what you do. For God's sake, say you fucked up. Please.
Hey Kim.
Detective.
There won't be any preamble chit-chat this time. Get to the point.
I think I fucked
You
up.
think?
What did you do?
I called him a yellow monkey fucker.
Why did you pick that one of all the possible
I
fucking...
failed the check twice. Okay. This is the third time I've done this check. Every time I failed it, I just decided I'm gonna save scum it anyways. I want to see what this level is. I also I started streaming so I could save this because I want to have Harry in the piss jacket cutting up the rug for my own personal reasons. So, but I definitely, I want to see where this goes first, and then I'm gonna load my save. But it's not
Yes. And?
The lieutenant stares impassively. What are you, a petulant child? He expects you to apologize.
Let me ask you something.
Oh no, I can't believe I was racist.
What do you see when you look at me?
She can't believe it.
Be serious a moment, please. People call me all sorts of things. But you know the one thing they never call me? Revacholian. I don't suppose anyone ever questions whether you belong here. Whatever your faults, you're a solid detective. You're obviously Revacholian. I was born here. I grew up here. It's the only home I've ever known. And there's a good chance I'll die in the line of duty here, too. But to most of my countrymen, I will always be some monkey fucker.
But you're my partner.
The lieutenant's not comfortable with emotional openness. He's eager to change the subject.
Well, good, because we are partners. Now, I have some personal matters I'd like to get in order. If you don't object, I'm going to leave the rest of the day's investigation to you.
Wow, he just leaves your ass, huh? Oh, that's
Damn.
so rough. Oh my god, I'm a horrible person. For a second there, I was like, well, you know, I failed this check 3 times. I think this is how my game is supposed to play out.
You pissing off Kim forever?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't do that.
Oh.
Physically. That shit hurts, bro. I feel so bad. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, man.
I'm so
It's good
sorry,
to see
Kim.
you.
You close your...
But just
puts a... Sound...
Yeah, I'm safe scumming this shit.
Well.
Yeah, I've definitely, like, there's definitely some checks and stuff that I've failed, but I'm definitely, like, this is my playthrough, and it's gonna be different than everyone else's, and I'm gonna fail stuff, and I'm not gonna be able to do stuff, at least this first time around.
Yeah.
But that is something I don't think I could let happen,
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see
No.
you.
you know?
You close your...
I'll do everything in my power to stop it from happening.
Here, it's who fuck no or get. Oh,
Yeah,
don't
thankfully being a
miss
racist piece of shit is
nothing.
not necessary for the cool Kim.
the world.
And I don't want to be a
Yes,
racist piece of shit, because I
It's
don't want
all
to be racist.
true.
Good.
Bust a
Who
motherfucking
are you?
move!
With your eyes, you have become a flawless interlocking mechanism. A flesh and bone
It's so
approximation
silly.
of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads.
Oh, my God.
With his reel-to-reel
So
mixer
funny,
blasting the anthem of a future that will never come. The young man observes your moves for a second.
Just in a piss faggot jacket.
putting it the fuck up.
He throws
Well,
a
like-
screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks
And then everyone
into the
starts
corner
dancing as
and
well.
explodes
So
into
cool.
dust. The
That
young
dude
woman
is
lifts her
fucking it
headphones
up, dog.
slightly
Like, what do you
and
mean?
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No. Recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons. The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
It's so silly, dude.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
It's so fucking silly.
What's
I love
happening?
it so much. Oh my god.
Good for you. Rock on then. What? Ah, come on, hurry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
And I can only upgrade my authority 2 times. So I've had a 58% and I've done it 3 times now.
You got this.
What's harder than a
Are you
little
fucking kidding me? This is the 4th time! What are the odds of that shit? It's a 50-50. Are you fucking serious? Fuck.
Apparently there is a thought that makes you fail all red checks.
Oh shit, which one is that?
Make sure you don't have that
'Cause
internalized.
I feel like... Do you know what the name of it is?
No.
Because I have White Morning. I got +2 empathy towards Kim.
Let me hold on.
Chemistry, -1 visual calculus, and sad. Yeah, I don't have anything that would make me go bad on any red checks. I still have my feminist agenda, so that's always a plus. And White Morning. Oh gosh, that coughing must be so loud. I'm so sorry. I still have 3 points.
The precarious world thought is what it's called. The precarious world. As long as you don't have that one, then you're good.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Like you still have aces low.
Hey! +2 empathy towards Kim.
Hell yeah.
Bless me. Ugh. Okay, let's
Oh,
try
hey
this for
man,
a 5th
it's
time.
good to see you.
You close your
Total
Okay,
darkness.
speedrun the shit.
Here. Who fuck no. Or get on down. This is nothing. To roll the yes. From what I can see. Full
with your eyes, you have become a flawless interlocking
It's always
mechanism.
so
A
funny
flesh and
watching
bone
Harry
approximation
fucking
of the
cut off
throb
the
coming
rug,
from the
dude.
speaker setup of the
It's
one
so
called
silly.
Eggheads.
Oh my god!
He was Disco Man back
With
in his
his
day.
reel-to-reel
Yes, he is
mixer
the Disco
blasting
Man.
the anthem of a future that will never come. The young man observes your moves for a second.
And Harry's the coolest person ever.
He says it, but she says about the drunk, fail son, fucking.
You know what? If Kim were cutting up the fucking rug, I'd say the same thing about him. Okay? Kim needs to stop being so fucking stubborn and get his ass over here and dance.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch
Fucking
of drill
Sound
chips
like Harry
into
all
the
the time.
corner, and
5 times.
Harry, 4
the young
bottles
woman
deep.
lifts her headphones up slightly
4
and
bottles
raises her
deep.
chin,
Is
looking
taking
at
vast
you
amount of drugs.
expectantly.
Shut up and kiss me. What? Dance. I mean dance.
Dance, dance, guys.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
Maybe I am Harry, like deep down internally. I get the little
Yeah.
pop-up bubble. I internalize. Am I actually just a
No.
middle-aged
Recording.
alcoholic man?
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts. But the young man immediately
Fuck it up,
bounces up and
Andrew.
down, then assumes the
Andre,
same dance
whatever.
pattern,
Same difference.
embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
Kim, get
What's
the fuck
going on
in
here?
here.
Delinquent.
Please.
This
Please,
is
I need
clearly
this. You don't
Code
understand.
31 emergency.
Kim. It's a code
You know.
31.
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his
That
nose.
means
The
emergency.
lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant crosses his arms
God,
with
this
a
voice
bemused
actor,
look.
Kim's voice actor is so good, man.
What's happening?
It's very good.
Good for you. Rock on then. What? Ah, come on, Harry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
Oh, I need to upgrade my authority. I have to do this every time. Okay, do this. Okay, Kim, please!
Who's the one
Yes!
in charge? You are.
Are you kidding me? Get my what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on! Boogie woogie! That's so good. Yes, Kim.
Sheesh, okay. Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing?
Yes, Kim!
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate.
Yes, Kim, do age inappropriate!
Now, check this shit out.
Yeah!
The lieutenant begins
Oh,
to move
fuck it
the
up,
church floor
Kim!
with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
Fuck it up, Kim!
It doesn't look like you give a shit either.
Oh, it's so bad. Fuck it up, Kim! Get it! Get it!
This is a very important Kim moment.
This is the most important Kim moment. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god.
And
The
it,
dynamic motion
fucking
of
break
your
the limit,
flailing body
motherfucker.
Fucking break the
bordered
limit!
on the
Limit breaker!
extreme.
Here I
You're
come!
going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Here we go again! Hardcore fills the air! The sound above my hair!
The what now? The sound above your what?
No, Kim! Continue dancing!
Above my hair, man!
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
Turn on the motherfucking hyperdrive, bitch!
Music
No, I
pounding
failed!
an old stone
Fuck!
church on the
Are you
coast of
kidding
Barbados.
me?
Several figures are lost in
Oh,
the weeds. Their bodies
no!
pulled this way and that by sound. One of them, an officer of the RCM, suddenly stops. He appears disoriented, then starts shaking violently no longer in rhythm with
I
the music.
think I'm having a stroke.
The beats that you had all fired up just a moment ago
No,
seem overwhelming,
fuck, dude.
nauseating.
Oh,
You fuck up the
They
vibes,
shift
dude.
to multiply like pieces of colored glass in a kaleidoscope. You're gripped by panic, alongside a dizzying
Oh my God, I'm
feeling
actually
of
gonna
deja
die.
vu. Then everything goes silent.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Not sure, but it's definitely not a normal dance floor
oh, I wanted to
experience.
push the limit.
There's something seriously
Fuck.
wrong
I'm
with
gonna have to
you,
do this
brah.
again.
Could be. It was almost
So
like
Harry
the
died doing what he
unpleasantness
loved,
of
kissing
the
Kim on the
experience
lips.
was breaking through the barrier of your recent
No, dancing,
memory
dancing.
loss.
Yeah, dancing, that's what it is. Yeah.
dancing.
Maybe your memory loss
Yeah,
was caused
it's
by
sort of like-
something like this.
It's a Revachol expression.
It's sort of like a Sunday friend. We just go to the dance floor.
Yeah, it's like a Sunday frown, except you fuck him in the ass.
That's what they do. That's the joke, Scotty.
Do you know how long it would take to figure out what's
Oh,
really wrong with you?
no.
The interviews? The poking and
Oh,
prodding that
fuck.
you'll undergo?
Harry's actually gonna die to this bullshit, isn't
All
he?
this excitement of dancing and dancing harder. And even feigning real hard is better than dragging your feet from office to office, examination room to examination room. Oh,
It was a
mercilessly
72%
white, bright
chance
and
of passing that
smelling
check.
of antiseptic.
72.
You'll lay here in complete. Then consciousness will slowly begin to return. It won't be fun.
No, I wanted to break the limit.
But you already know. It really is.
Oh my God.
Waking up, you see the lieutenant talking to the young people, a worried look on his face.
Harry just
I've seen this
passed
thing happen before
out.
to people partying too hard.
Hell yeah.
No, Harry.
It looks pretty dangerous, though.
Nah, man, don't worry. He's mainly dehydrated. It's a regular party reaction, yeah?
No.
Look! He's awake!
What happened? Are you feeling alright?
Give him a moment.
I think I
You
had
got
a
drink.
seizure.
Nah, you just raved too hard.
Has anything like this happened to you before? That seems likely. Can you stand?
When exactly did you lose consciousness? When you started shaking or when you were already on the ground?
30 minutes or so.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to do all of that shit again. Fuck.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead.
Man! Now imagine if we could end of human development. Hope I remember. Don't worry, man.
Oh, fuck. Dude. Fine. Fucking, this is bullshit, dude.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your
Total
Okay,
darkness.
speedrun again.
Here it will begin. Who fucking know? Oh, don't. This is nothing. To roll? Yes. It's good. Full.
with your eyes, you have become
Oh my God!
with.
Ah!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner. The young woman
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No. Recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before she's still at her main. The young man immediately bounces up and
What's going on?
this is clearly a code 31. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect
So
off
fucking
his
funny.
glasses. He's obviously
The code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant
Yeah,
crosses
need a
his
isolated
arms
gif
with
of
a bemused
Kim
look.
dancing.
Yes.
What's happening?
Hold on, I need to look on Discord for something very important.
Oh, they're in there. I was hoping you didn't find them before.
Oh my god. Disco Elysium. There is this one. That was just like the first fucking one that came up.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, I knew that one would be hitting you at some point, so.
Here's that one, and then there's one more I was looking at. Hold on. Yeah, there's a fucking... Okay.
Johnny Law. I believe you can gaslight yourself into thinking your name is Johnny Law, which is
That's
Good
very
for you.
funny.
Rock on then.
I feel like I have definitely seen an option or two for Johnny Law.
What? Ah, come on, hurry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
Bonus from items? I have a -1 authority, thought, and item on? Oh my god, no wonder I've been fucking failing this check.
yeah, but you look sick as fuck.
Who's the one in charge?
Yeah!
You.
I got the the piss jacket.
Are you kidding me? Get my what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on, boogie woogie, bitch!
Sheesh, okay.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing?
Hell yeah.
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Hell yeah. I
Yeah.
like that.
Whatever.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant
Check
begins
this
to
shit
heel
out,
kick
it's
the
somebody's
church
first
floor with
dance.
such intensity, it's reasonable to fear
Check
he'll
this
kick a
shit out.
hole
Check
right
this
through
shit
it,
out.
causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you. It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either.
Okay.
The dynamic motion of you feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return.
Here we go again.
I don't remember. Does it
Hardcore
actually
fizzy
play like
air.
hard style music
It's
during
got,
that section?
it's got a little bit of music in the background, but this is the music that just follows the ravers around. It's not good.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's really bad.
The sound above my hair.
The what
Hard
now?
style, good.
The sound
Hard
above
What the
your
hell are you
what?
talking about?
Hardcore.
Above my hair, man.
No, do you not know about hard
This is
style,
too
brother?
imbecilic. Excuse me.
Of course I know. Do you think I should... I'm gonna level up Shivers just so that way I can actually do this check.
Music power.
I failed it again! I am so pissed right now. Oh my god. I have done this 7 times. I
Oh,
just
hey,
want
man.
the
It's
good
good to see
ending.
you.
You close your
Fuck.
eyes and dream.
I just want the good ending.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your
I just... I hate these checks, man. God, it is
Oh, hey,
so...
man. It's good to see you.
You close your
Total
It is so upsetting
darkness.
that,
You sink down the
that if
darkest
you just
fathoms
fail
of your
this,
own
you're
personal
just straight up
deep.
racist.
Vertebrae by
Yeah.
vertebrae.
And,
Through the unformed
like, Kim just is
skulls
like,
of
"No,
your
I'm gonna go
mind.
do my own thing for the rest of today.
Here
You can
it will
shut me
hove.
or whatever.
No. Or oh, don't. This is
Apparently that creates some
nothing.
interesting dynamics. A couple of people have actually been like, I actually like how that dialogue goes and how that affects things as like a from a literary perspective.
Yeah, I think it's... I think if I were
Maybe
reading a
1,000 years
story
have
about this
passed.
game, that would be a
Or
super
maybe
interesting
You
dynamic to start
started
with, and then
spazzing out
eventually sort
like
of lead into
2
like a
seconds
oh,
ago.
It's almost like this would make a really good book.
yeah, actually.
With your eyes still closed, you have become a
Although I will
flawless
Strange.
interlocking
I-
mechanism, a flesh and bone
I will say,
approximation of the throb coming from
as
the
the
speaker
way I've
setup
been
of
playing
the one
Harry
core
and the
eggheads,
sort of
entirely
the
rigidly
way that I would
imbecile,
go about things
without pity
if I were
or
say
fear.
in this game. I don't like being racist. You know?
How boring.
Yeah, calling calling Kim a monkey fucker was enough for me. Calling him a
Yeah, that
yellow
one's-
monkey fucker is crazy to me.
Oh my god!
With it,
Okay, trying to do this entire
he
dialogue three
throws
over
a
again
screwdriver
and hope
and
I
a
don't
bunch of
mess
drill
up
chucks into
two
the corner.
of the next two checks
The
I
young
have
woman-
to do.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance.
What the
She's
hell?
still
Like
at her the young
altogether
man
off, sorry.
immediately.
What's going on?
This is the lieutenant squeezes.
There's just a pretty,
the
you have like a
brim of his
70%
nose.
base chance
The
on the
light
second
reflect
one,
off
and you just
obviously
fucked it up,
having-
Code
unfortunately.
31 emergency?
I had an
Really?
80% on the last one that I did because I upgraded Shivers
The
too.
lieutenant crosses.
What's
You shouldn't have to spend your
happening?
last point on that one. You
Good for
prob,
you.
I mean, you don't have to
Rock
spend your
on,
points
man.
on the authority either. But
No, it is. I'd much rather do it and just have
Yeah,
it
have it done.
you know?
What?
you want to exist in the timeline where you did it
come
right.
on,
Did that just cheer him up a bit?
And also, I have
Could
not
be.
upgraded authority.
It feels like the
yet.
lieutenant cracked a little
I have a
smile.
zero.
I am
authority.
very. I kind of want to do just a psyche build and then not have intelligence, but there's a couple, like you said, there's a couple things with intelligence that are just so fucking cool.
Yeah, like the what's this thing called? Conceptualization and visual calculus are two of the coolest things in any video
Fucking
game. It's so
Yeah.
cool, man. And like even Inland Empire is just so neat. Pain threshold is really cool. Hand-eye coordination is really cool. Composure is cool. Half-light is cool. Suggestion is cool. Fucking volition is cool. All of these are so cool. And you can go into any of them and have any of them be your.
What's harder
Fuck!
core than a little
I
bit of
failed the Kim check.
Yeah.
I might have to get rid of one of my thoughts that gives me minus authority for now. Oh. But it's my communist thought. I want to get rid of my communist thought, and I don't want to take off my piss jacket.
Oh, hey
I'll
man,
just
it's
fucking
good to
deal
see
with
you.
it.
You close your
Total darkness. Here,
Yeah, this
it will
saving
begin.
in the middle of dialogue thing, not being able to save in the middle of dialogue.
Who
Yeah, you know, I
fucking
do-
know? Orgasme.
That was one that I wanted to go find for you, and then I never did.
Oh, don't
I would
worry.
greatly
The
appreciate it.
this is nothing. To roll.
Let me see if I can.
Good.
full heart.
The
With your
fucking-
eyes, you have become
Oh my god!
with.
Ah!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner. The young woman,
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No.
the lead programmer, throws the other young woman a knowing glance. She's still at her mate. The young man,
What's going on?
this is the lieutenant. Is obvious.
A code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant crosses.
What's happening? Good for you. What? Ah, come on.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
I can't help it. I think Kim is just the coolest character ever.
What's harder core than
I
a little
failed it
bit
again.
of-
Fuck, I had my mic muted for that. I made a really good joke. Well, it wasn't a joke per se,
Fortunate.
but it was funny. It was funny.
Oh, hey man,
His
it's good to
jacket
see you.
might need to come off.
You close your eyes.
Oh, hey man. It's good to see you.
You close your
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest here. Who fucking good? Oh, don't. This is nothing.
to roll. Yes.
Good.
Full. With your eyes, you have become
Oh my god!
with.
Ah!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner. The young woman,
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No.
the lead programmer, throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back. She's still at her mate. The young man.
What's going?
This is clear. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. He's obviously having.
A Code 31 emergency?
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening? Good for you. What? Ah, come on, Harry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
It's so fucking silly, dude. God, I love this game.
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Are you kidding me? Get my what on?
Get your fucking boogie woogie on.
Okay.
Okay, you
Me when they are
psychopath.
boogieing
I
and
see what you're
woogieing.
doing there.
Me
It's
when
jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing?
me when Kim and Harry are tearing up the
Nah,
dance
it's
floor.
not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah. Whatever.
That all you got? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you. It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either. The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts.
Hell yeah.
You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire...
Here we go again. Hardcore fills the air. The sound above my hair.
The what now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
Okay, Shivers. Don't do me dirty, Shivers, please.
On the coast
Yes!
of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
I am la Rebachelière.
Whoa.
I am the city. I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill. The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space. You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jean and Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his
you
tongue
kidding
lolling
me?
out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
That was one of the coolest things in this game so far. Holy shit. That was so cool. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get through that check through Shivers, you get to talk to Revachol. You get to talk to the
Nice.
city. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, dude. That's so fucking sick. Okay, now I
Had a
can
good
finally
rest
continue.
there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete. All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, that was so cool, dude. Yes, it's time to save. I think the next playthrough I do of this game might be with Shivers. Just because,
Shivers has some cool ass shit.
yeah, that was so fucking cool. I just got to speak with the city for a couple of minutes.
There are some neat ass moments you can do with Shivers too.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I put a thing into Shivers then. Cause wow, that was so cool. I got to cut up
I
the
think the vast majority of Shivers checks are invisible. Like, I think there's like a bunch of white checks, but I think they're all invisible and you can't do them. It just happens.
Yeah.
And then the city will literally interrupt you in the middle of what you're doing and have a moment with you. It's super sick.
That's so cool. Yeah, I didn't expect Revachol to be a woman. Or at least have a feminine voice like that.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play.
Okay, it's time to sell them something.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't know if I'll need any of this other stuff. So.
Another time, perhaps. Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it. Hello, hello. Let me know if...
All the old boom.
Okay, now I need to go find a tape. Oh, totally. I should probably, like, actually start doing more, more, what is that called? The union stuff?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
So we need to find a tape for a song.
Mr. Dubois, every worker? That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your... I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider... Well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset! I have big plans for Martinez, and they do... Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with... Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on. Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together. Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else? Most certainly, Harry. By all means, Harry. What? Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done, Harry. Well done. Don't...
So do I. That's what...
Oh yeah, I need to go talk to Joyce. That's the other thing.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since...
Yes.
Move along the story. Can you give me their first name?
I do not know their last name. I think you can talk to this person, and I think you will need to. But there is a point in her dialogue where she's the turning point, right? She will have the moment where you finish out your dialogue with her, and then a thing will occur. Her first name is Ruby.
Okay, I'll keep.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Yeah. It's gone.
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is. No. Stop goofing. Yes. And you found... Didn't she repeatedly tell you, but he is missing? You heard her. The worry in her voice. Do marriages make any sense? Does honor... There's no need...
You're back. Good. What can you have?
Finally. time to choose sides.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. Corruption.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. How could I stop you?
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
A referral, you mean? Such referrals may sometimes get you information from a man like Evrart.
Detective, I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Naturally, Detective. There are light, of course. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, yes? I'm very sad. In the meantime, I love you.
Fast, observantly.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high... What can I help you with, Lieutenant?
How about you share your information on the...
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, my plan is...
Meaning?
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you with... The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the two might even be connected.
Or not. Though...
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is... No. We are... This is a limited time. Thousands...
Well, at least this...
What is that?
Why I had to call East Motortract and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wandered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the
She simply nods.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. Glad to have been of assistance.
So cool. Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database. Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Capeside Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie! She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had... 1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me? One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone? I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
I heard
10-4, sir, roger that, and very
no
glad to hear
vocal
it.
cord
I will
whatsoever.
make
Just
certain changes
breathe
to
out the
report.
word yay.
It's all I got right now, man. My throat hurts pretty bad. I think I might have overdone it.
Might have.
I'm drinking like lukewarm Gatorade as well, because I think cold Gatorade would send it out even more. But yeah, I think I might have overdone it a little bit when I was telling Kim to to cheer up the dance floor.
10-4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over. 10-4. Orders are still orders. Anything else? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup allongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary. Dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen, as soon as possible.
The lieutenant motions towards the door. A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. The lieutenant, this is the door.
Hello? Who is
And someone turns down the radio.
the police? A moment, please give us a moment.
tidying up. Nervously, there's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
Oh,
What?
fuck. This is my comrade. This is the working woman, and I have to tell her her husband's dead.
I don't think I introduced myself
fuck.
properly. I'm Billy.
Her name is Billy.
Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
Oh, fuck, dude.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your...
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
You remember the lady that I hugged outside of the bookstore?
Yeah. Is her husband the one that's dead?
Yes, and I have to tell her.
No, this is something much worse.
Yeah.
Is he in the
It's
hospital?
unfortunate.
How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here.
Any
We have two
consolation, I'm in a
daughters,
Huey from the
Jenny and
1960s with a
Jolie.
man named Private God Silly's Goose.
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
She swallows visibly.
He has a problem with drinking. And so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up. No, I guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home. It shouldn't be long from now. Oh, it's in Jamrock. The one at Mayrow Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public Library?
I think, yes, if that's the one on Mayrow.
It is.
Just to return a book of mine. Why?
Do something? Break something? It's a fool's hope.
Yes. His old leather jacket. It's just your average brown leather jacket.
Never
but
mind.
He bought it as a teenager, so... Yes. The lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
Is the game suddenly going from haha funny we're dancing in a church with a cool guy and thinking about gay people to the realest shit you've ever seen?
Yeah.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
What did you say? Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him? Was he drunk? I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe. it will be etched in her mind forever.
God. This is so rough, dude. Ugh.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
Yes, thank you.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
Unreal.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
We should step outside and talk.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. That was so rough. Ugh, I wanted to see more of her, but not like that. Are you fucking kidding?
So, the monkey paw curls.
Shush.
You did well. You did enough. Can't save the whole world, you know.
Can't bring the dead back.
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased. They'll manage. That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done. Let's go.
God, that's so rough. I did also give her Kim's handkerchief, sheaf, whatever.
Yep.
But she needed it.
Yeah.
That's so heartbreaking, dude. Fuck, man.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Well, I'm a black man bleeding out in the field. Does that help at all?
Not really, actually.
Damn.
You can't just say damn to that, man.
Damn. Adam went to sleep, didn't even talk to me once. What a piece of shit.
More like devil may shit, am I right?
Kill yourself.
You got the whole club laughing.
God
Now
silly,
it's
this
turning
piece is
into a
dead.
kind of a...
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His
Yes.
gaze
Oh.
wanders southwest. down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Copman? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off?
Right to work! Right!
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend. Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high. They're sort of like you. The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. But if that's true, he was an agent of the opposition. I ain't the murderer.
He believes.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still.
No problem. I wish the best to you. We're negotiating. Aye. All of it.
This seditious talk sounds...
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. Just the way the world works, Boyadero. I think it's best you make up your own mind now that I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Again? Watches out for his own.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
By that, you mean corruption?
I think I need to go talk to someone about the drug stuff, TM, that's going on. But I don't know who to talk to. I thought that empathy check with that one guy was going to get me where I needed to go.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. It all comes to that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your act. The man sits on the railing.
race descent has only worsened since the last so.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
There always is.
Race
Oh, it's
is
me.
reality.
I was the next racist. Fuck. That's so funny. Oh. I don't know what to do.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Oh.
And what's gonna happen if we don't?
Yeah, let me stay.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
A witness? You ain't.
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna take...
Well, let's hear it then.
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness. This goes without saying. But nonetheless, don't give out his name.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was drunk as fuck.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hanging.
Bullseye. Glenn looks around uncomfortably. The lieutenant hit a nerve.
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to save me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there, too. I already told you. We were all there. That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Great wit.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info. Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Yes. The authority, a godly check that I failed. Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, I need your gun.
Why? You have your own gun.
Damn it, Kim!
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
This is totally gonna
But
work.
I don't want to give you my gun.
Kim!
The fuck is happening, Titus?
You're making
What
me
are they
look
whispering
sad
about?
in front of the Hardy Boys.
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Trust me, Kim, I am merely flesh.
Merely what? Be careful, it's loaded.
Hell yeah.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Are you kidding me? What the fuck, dude?
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Failed the authority check, right? Trust me, Kim, I am merely flesh. He gives me the gun. Authority, good. Now put it in your mouth.
So you've gotten to the other good part of the game.
Kim, what the hell are you doing?
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
I don't like any of these options. All of these suck. This is crazy, dude.
What in the name of motherfuck?
Acidic taste on your lips. Corrosive. One.
The fuck is he saying?
Some insane shit.
Nothing.
Oh my
Give me the gun.
Oh my god. All of these options suck. Also love the little jitter in the animation reset. Pog. That's no.
We'll solve the case. Look at me. Don't worry. This demonstration is not helping at all.
Inside the small mechanism, you can hear a spring tensing up.
Yeah, 'cause I sorta wanna see that shit.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
Oh my god, I don't like this, dude. This is so not cool. All of this. Oh my god. I mean, I gotta reset anyways.
Deranged cop kills himself. Citizens in shock as a deranged law official reportedly from the 41st precinct shot himself in the head last night in the middle of a crowded cafeteria in downtown Martinez. The exact details of the incident have not been revealed, but first-hand witnesses claim that the officer was making a point. Can't say I'm surprised, Lawrence Gart, manager of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria, where the incident took place, commented he was extremely unstable and had threatened to kill himself before.
Yeah, that is so fucked. That is not even funny how bad that is.
Looks like the circus left
I mean,
town.
counterpoint, it's
but the
incredibly
clowns
fucking
are still
funny.
here.
It's really funny. It's bad. It's hilarious.
Oh,
And what's gonna happen if we don't?
yeah. Let me.
But haven't ever.
A witness.
That's just contacti status.
Well,
He's not alarmed. This goes without saying.
yeah, right.
Am I?
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing.
It's
Yeah.
They're avoiding having to.
We were drinking.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn.
Bullseye.
Well, yeah.
Those fly.
It means the whole...
What is this?
Shanky,
You the
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Some wit.
You don't have.
You're doing a hell of a...
So much bluster.
Oh shit. I have a skill cap on authority.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably only putting 2 into whatever.
might need to let go of my... Oh shit, I need more skill points. Okay. We're save scumming this. Quick save.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Establish authority. Did you already? You're probably right.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let
You're
you
all
help
still
her.
going at it and
but you
just
treat
go
her with
Elysium.
respect.
Yeah. I don't have work tomorrow, so I don't have to
I
be
can-
up super early.
I can tell, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm Disco Elysium it up, bro. Yeah, I've got to be up at 11. So I don't. My ass is not doing shit tomorrow morning.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her,
Harass is
freight train
marathoning
of pain, buddy.
Disco Elysium until it's over, dude.
What is her name?
Wait, don't speak.
Glacia, I'm
Fuck!
on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in
I
Rags,
spoke
a
enough.
real pretty one.
No,
Silvery
I thought this was gonna
jumpsuit,
be about
blonde. That's Amonju with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Oh no! Composure, medium 11. -1, you said you don't remember being a cop. -1, you said you don't remember reality. -2, said I want to have fuck with you. Minus another one, said you're a sorry cop. Fuck!
Yeah, you really fucked the pooch on the start of the game, huh?
Yeah. Blonde. Tall. 2 rooms over from yours. Sure. Why not? You've probably seen it.
You inexplicably act cool after the victim's
Apparently,
name,
Kim will also
with
warn
your eyes
you when
bulging like
you're
some
coming
wild
up on the
beast.
point of no return.
Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I said... I'm sorry, I said I want to have fuck with you to a rape victim?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no! Why did you let me do
I
that?
don't understand what's
Again, you really fucked the dog on this particular.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions.
Oh my
Then
god.
we'll be on our way.
It sounds like you're having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please
No,
relax.
it hurts. It was that bad.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped
Oh
her.
my
That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
Can't believe I said that.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
What do you think I meant? Yeah, tons of it. All the songs. No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here.
You don't know her. Good boy. Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Oh my god. Oh my
You know, work your way through it.
Oh my... Kim?
Officer,
Save me.
what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Rhetoric. Shit, dude.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. Okay, that's manageable. Understood. What else did you do? We'll be all right, Lieutenant. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in... The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Oh my god, no. I fucked up
Sounds
so bad,
like it's
Scotty.
coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
I don't want to snoop through her things, man.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle.
Anything of note?
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, pill bottles rattle. Nacra, this is used to...
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super...
Surely you didn't fuck up that badly.
Oh my god, Scotty. I think I fucked up that badly.
No.
This window is pristine on the inside.
You're Revachel's finest.
unlike
How
the
could that
one next
possibly
to
be
it.
the case?
Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
I am Revachel's finest. Revachel is fucked.
Yeah, dude.
I know the city told me she loves me, but I am not the finest by any means.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the app. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in.
Looks like it, yes.
Oh god. I feel so awful right now. I feel so bad.
Listen, man, shit happens, and sometimes it smears in the process.
I asked a
Just
rape
as you
victim
look at the flowers,
if she
a
wanted
gust
to
of
have
wind
fuck
raises
with
them from
me,
the roof, picking them
Yeah.
up in the air.
and she laughed at it. But still, that's not cool.
Listen,
The wind brushes
hardly the
past
worst
roof.
thing that you as Harry have done.
Touche.
Welcome to the roof.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body,
Electrochemistry, shut the
built
fuck up.
long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down
Electrochemistry
there.
helped me.
The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the world's most lamentable cup. It's okay. It's absolutely okay to be that. What is this about, officers?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh.
This
I
boy is
see.
autistic. This boy is autistic.
They say to hold control and then hold tilde.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god.
Nice.
Fucking. No. There you go.
Huh? You're fucked up. Like, when your voice is gone, your laugh becomes like stupid.
It's gone, man.
It's just,
I can't
it's
get
just, you
it.
just gotta fucking stupid.
Dude, today in class, I was in calculus class, and I was just sitting there minding my own fucking business. All of a sudden, from my pocket, fucking Siri says, "That's 25." my fucking calculus professor is explaining like fucking, oh my god, what were we even going over? We were going over the proof for some calculus shit. And Siri just pipes up, "Actually, that's 25. Shut the fuck up, bro."
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, "I hear you have been through something difficult."
Clausier Amandu.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate. A bad memory, officer. Of lilacs and lightning, parks, glass, duraluminum. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. And night. At least it was for me.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing, if you're no longer there.
The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you if you do something wrong.
Sooner or later, everyone does. I'm 28. Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. That's just a phase the Revacholian hero goes through. Before they plunge into full-core humanity and world saving.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
Nothing. I do nothing with it. Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit. Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
It's the world's most tired smile.
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
The record. So official. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol. I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
She looks at you and nods.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star-sized caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry. Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments, like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically. Very funky. It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Is it? It is afternoon. Time flies, man. Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Pretty much.
Warming them.
I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
I'm sorry, miss, but we need a definite statement.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officers. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been? We partied. A lot of partying going on.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
10-centimeter heel?
When was this?
Shit.
A month ago? Something like that. Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
Tearing off his armor, demeaning him, throwing rocks at him.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So that's why the phone is out of order. She tampered with the whirling landline.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie. They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
She breathes a silvery sigh.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
I don't know, Lieutenant Yefreiter. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. No, still a mini investigation. Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit. She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it.
This shit is so rough, man.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? Again? Yeah. What? Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking
hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy. Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me this soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters. A mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
You don't care about evidence.
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
What's on it? We call it the Dorgun a Mega Mix. You'll know why.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
We have machines. We're in logistics.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
It's not advanced. You just hold up.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that.
Homosexual underground.
I'm a homosexual. It's been internalized.
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
The bonuses is you stop obsessing about your sexuality. That's so funny.
You should talk to Kim about it.
I'm gonna talk to Kim about it. Hold on.
Yes?
Right outside. Right outside the Hardy Boys little booth.
Okay. Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Madam. Mm-hmm. What? You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now. But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am.
Gay!
Now let's get back to work.
He's gay! He's gay! Game of the year! Game of the century! He's gay! Oh my god! This is the best game I've ever played. Yes!
That's the truth.
Oh my god, he's gay! Holy shit, he's gay! Sorry.
They put a whole thing in the game about how you need to not obsess over people's sexuality, and here you are.
No!
Just like, oh!
But he's gay! He's so cool! Oh my god! He's amazing. He's my favorite character ever, actually.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning.
Sir, part of the
There's a small
homosexual
delay
underground?
before the song starts playing.
Yes, in fact he is.
Yes, he is. He's gay. He's gay. You know what that means? He's fucking gay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone ring the fucking alarm. This isn't a drill.
Wee woo, gay alarm.
Oh, God. Queer characters. Yes. Yes. W. Ugh.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing, a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even time. Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit. A click, Then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning. Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level. Yup, they're all here. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way. Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Yes! Yes! He's queer! Kim is gay! Oh my gosh. I did see earlier today, I was looking, or yesterday rather, I was looking for reference photos for Kim. And I did see a photo of, well, like a header for an article that was talking about subtle LGBTQ plus representation within video games. This isn't fucking subtle.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I wish more games did this. Oh, God, he's such a good character. Fuck, dude. I don't even know what flavor of queer he is, but god damn it, he's the best.
The banana flavor is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with
and no,
a
I do not mean the
satisfying click.
innuendo.
The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
Man, you can't say banana flavored.
I mean, Kim just seems banana flavored.
Really? He kind of.
You met the guy?
You know what? If we're talking about, he kind of seems like, you remember those, like, oh my gosh, you know, in those like 25-cent machines, that's kind of like a gumball machine. You put in the cents and then you turn it, and it lets out those little small hard fruits.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking
Yes.
about when I say banana flavored.
The banana one, yes. Only that one though. Only that one.
You push commands.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can
Only
almost
two
see the
people
elephants.
eat those shitty banana flavored candies. Literal children who have not yet grasped the difference between the tastes of sugar that they put in their mouth and distinguished gentlemen like him.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Oh my god! He's queer! Oh my god! I know the whole thing was like you shouldn't be
Obsessive.
obsessive about people's sexualities, and I get that, and I feel that. But god, he's such a great character. I'm not obsessing over him because of his sexuality.
No.
I'm obsessing over him because he is Kim. Kim Kitsuragi. Fucking W.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that
Kim
place up.
is
Soldier of the
a contender
Apocalypse
for like
style.
one of the
Kill
greatest
shit,
characters
dogs
ever
and chickens
written.
too.
Yeah, you think? God, and like he's just for no bullshit constantly.
Yeah.
Like one of the lines that still sticks with me is when you figure out all of the stickers. Sorry, you figure out what all of the marks on your sticker means on your little ledger, and one of them is for how many people you killed. And you ask him like, "Have you killed people?" And he just goes, "Yes."
I so badly want you to hit the point that is, I think, one of the best written anythings in any video game in any media ever.
Yes,
There's the moment that comes along that's like, fuck.
Yes, I have kept myself completely unspoiled on all of this.
Yeah, thankfully there's enough goofy shit and like, oh my god, look at this, that I don't think, even if you weren't being careful, I don't think you'd run into the moment that is my favorite. But man, dude.
Dude, I've also been like, it's been a really busy couple of days. I think this is the second time I've had time to sit down and actually play a fucking video game. Other than like Sunday, but that was Sunday. And it was just like, God, man. I fucking love this game. Every time I sit down and play it, I'm like, well, it's never gonna be better than the last time I sat down and played it, because the last time I sat down and played it, it was just like the greatest thing ever, and it keeps getting fucking better. I have yet to be disappointed by anything in this game.
Yeah, and I don't think you will be disappointed with anything. I think it will just build and build and build, and I think you will hit the peak of it in my favorite moment, but I think everything beyond it is also a moment where it's like, holy shit, it's getting better, but it's getting better in a different way. It's getting better in the way of, okay, we're wrapping this story up.
Yeah, and that's always something I worry about with games, because after it has that
Sticking the landing.
after it has that peak of like, here's our plot, here's our big like problem, our big issue that happens, here's our big reveal or whatever. Sometimes it can definitely feel like the ending drags on a little bit. And sometimes it just doesn't happen in video games. Like Breath of the Wild and both Tears of the Kingdom, both of them, fucking fantastic games. My biggest pet peeves about those games is that we don't have any post-story content. You just save the world, and that's the end of the game, and then you get to go back to your save before you save the world, which is so unsatisfying in my eyes. So I hope that I get to play in a Revachol where we know who the killer is. The killer has been served to their justice.
It is a conclusive ending, I will tell you, and it is conclusive in exactly the way it needs to be.
Okay. Yeah.
You get the ending the game deserves. For better or for worse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it is you are here to do a job.
Yes.
You know?
And I understand that.
And after everything that happens, after as much as you've gone through, you have a job to do.
Yeah.
And
it's rough. I think when it comes to like Breath of the Wild and stuff, it's such an unsatisfying ending. For me. It was a good ending, but it was just unsatisfying because the rest of the game isn't like that, you know? You get a couple cutscenes here and there that move the main story along, but it's not the entirety of the game. I think I would be satisfied with this game if the ending was literally just like you get to have like a final dialogue with Kim, and you get to do some wacky shit, and then it just goes, okay, go back to your precinct. I'd be okay with that, because that makes sense, and also, like, that's been just about the rest of the game so far, you know? This game is built on dialogue, so I hope it ends with dialogue.
I am as your excitement has been building, as you've been seeing more and more of the game, my excitement has been building and building for two moments in the game, which is my favorite and the ending.
Yes.
And there's so much that goes in that I feel like you can do the ending in different ways, and I hope you get the good one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I don't believe that there's a bad one, and I believe you'll get that incredible ending.
For sure. Yeah,
just remember, don't, as much as there is side shit to do, don't lose sight of what your goal is, because the moments in which the game becomes serious and takes itself seriously are those like jaw-dropping incredible moments.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The second this game slows down and it goes to that black screen, I'm like, oh, I'm in for a good time. This is gonna be the most heart-wrenching or coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it hasn't disappointed me yet, which is something that a lot of games have done, but this one hasn't yet. I gotta say, I think the most frustrating part of this game was that little rave side quest where I had to.
Yeah, just because you're deciding to run it over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like the most frustrating part was the fucking egghead. But that's meant
Yeah.
to be frustrating and kind of impossible.
Yeah,
And
because they're all weirdos who listen to hardstyle music and are fucking freaks.
yeah, and I did purposefully, I was a little scummy, but like, God, even
Gonna run
that's,
a
like,
room,
not that
Cordy. A room.
Yeah, no, it's
I don't give a
yeah,
shit.
there is
I'm
so
fucking
for your
done.
future playthroughs,
I'm
there
done
is
mentally.
a mod that's just like I think it's called a walk through Elysium or something, and it's just like you can fast forward the game, like the game engine and whatnot. You can like quadruple your running speed. You can just pass. You can just hover over a check and then pass
I'll
it
fucking
or
do them
fail it
all in.
with a
Rape
button
that
press.
disco cunt on the
So you can
counter.
just go
You
through
know, the
on
dance
a
floor
future
upstairs.
playthrough and just be like,
Do
hey,
it
what does
cowboy
this look like? What does
style.
that look like? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That you quickly do that instead of
Never
playing a
did
whole
get
new
that taste
playthrough.
out of my
If you
mouth.
want to do that instead of just playing the whole game again in a year.
Yeah.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your portal-reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Still,
There's more going on here than we know.
one of the other mercenaries, I think, the one he was talking to. A village on the Samaran Isola in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
A symbol of soldier of the...
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
Oh yeah, also I did speak to so the lady on the roof, her name is Classy. She
Yep.
is the quote unquote rape victim. She actually wasn't raped, and it was just the Hardy Boys that sort of put her up to that.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Yeah, I've been just talking to her. She's not Ruby.
She puts her coffee cup
Yeah, there's some stuff going on with her. You'll definitely want to go through her whole storyline.
with a soft ring.
But
As the
keep an eye on
porcelain
Kim
meets
as
the
well.
metal table.
There's apparently 2 points where both the voices in your head and Kim will go, hey, this is an important moment. Make sure you don't have other shit going on.
For sure.
This
They'll
does
give you the
not
warning.
surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything. No, I'm pretty sure he did all those things, and then had to internalize them to keep on living, until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for? Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
When he said he was done, and done mentally, It didn't sound like a joke. Sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality. Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Cohoy. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to...
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name...
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes, we were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No, he was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people... No, there's nothing on Moindi. The old world is dead and we both knew it. Come to think of it, maybe Oranje did bring us together. In loathing. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too. He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
That's too pinball for me. I just like to get autopsies right on the first try. Where were we?
He's lying.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone. Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
She understands what autopsies entail. It doesn't get her off balance.
No. Okay, sure. Here you go. What else are we missing, officer?
Oh, that. It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them. Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic? It very well could be. What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean? That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up.
A real rainbow. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is communist. They're a couple of shades pinker than that. They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant. The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change. All right, let's see where this is going.
Cool.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Why not?
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42? Below the damage. The weeks of decom. How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Huh? How old? 58. You asked. He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week. On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
There's silence. Then a little more. Here it comes. Mercy.
Sure, you're 42. Let's go?
Wait. This requires scientific measurements. To the laboratorium.
No, I can't internalize my date of birth. Fuck.
No.
I might need to get rid of my feminist, communist, or my internalized homosexuality. I love this going back and forth between the woman and the Hardy Boys.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
I'm probably gonna head to bed for the night. It's getting a little late.
And that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her. You caught him off balance. Push and he would give way.
Locker room talk. What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty of locker rooms. They don't plan rapes there. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Klasia a second chance to play along.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
I asked for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys! We should get a party going tonight!
Why?
Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head. Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
Yeah, maybe. I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
It's you again. What is it?
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me. That's right. Titus Pussy Boy. What the hell is going on here? That doesn't sound trustworthy at all. Whatever. Just do the fiddle thing, sire. It'll be artistic. And if you've already done it, do it again.
No, we fucking ain't, asshole.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
I think you're losing it, Phil.
No. This fucking suicide carny is trying to get to me. This ain't gonna work with Titus Hardy.
He'll put the fiddle down.
I do not understand. This fiddle...
You're breathing heavy.
Yeah. I played the fiddle at Titus.
It's
and he
you
wasn't
again.
amused.
What is it?
Don't ask anything about that. That's all you're getting.
Okay. Trying to figure out if the
Convince
fiddle
Titus
is an actual
he's
fiddle or a
being
slur in this
manipulated.
universe.
You should know by now.
He'll never
Titus
know.
Hardy will never
You
falter.
fiddle fucking yellow motherfucker or whatever.
You fiddle eater.
But you know someone who might. Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. Just remember, it's about more than Clausia. It's about these men and...
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right? Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Why are you so fucking fat? That's...
The fuck, dude?
That's what the lawyer said to the fat guy. This is so cool. I fucking love this game.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions? The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death, the bullet in his head.
Another nod.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's enough.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus. We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Me too. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Tibbs. That's short for?
Yeah. Good man.
Bet their father's named Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from. They're powerful. Connected to the Moral Intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you. In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. We're Hardy Boys. And that's it. Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to. You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Okay. I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah, where are you getting?
Nowhere, but
Nice.
closer to the destination, hopefully. And it's getting late. You should go to sleep.
Yeah, I really should. Unfortunately, I just started using this M240.
But you have to be up early tomorrow. You should go to sleep.
Yeah, but counterpoint.
You're
I have an M240 Bravo.
You're gonna be a bear, and then tomorrow Mom's gonna call me and tell me how much of an asshole you would be.
I'm always miserable. Nothing's changing.
Can't argue with that.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate.
It's always good to.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. Is it? Something is off here. Shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Oronese lit. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position.
Whoa.
He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me. No, I want to. Let's get this done.
It's okay. Tell us as much as you're comfortable with.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Oh. So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets. I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it. After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene. It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again.
No.
Are you sure?
Your ass is breathing heavy, that's for damn sure.
Well, fucking fuck you, bitch. Damn. I can't breathe out of my nose right now, so I have to mouth breathe.
With a bigger company.
Fucking
The
hawk
kind you
chewing,
really
eyes wide
don't
open
fuck
edition.
with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who
Push
hired
yourself,
you.
these eyes.
The job was Lewsdoen County Savings Bank.
No, just one
They
more.
sound small,
One more.
but they're part of the Lewis-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Lewis-Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Laws Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting... A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
One of them killed themselves because of me. How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it? There you have it. The way of the warrior. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Ruby.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the...
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
When he was shot? I may have.
The gunshot wasn't that loud.
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that.
He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun lying around, close to her hand. A military weapon using jacketed ammunition.
No. I specifically... I don't know. His friends have rifles? Maybe those psych...
She might have been a tad disingenuous when she avoided talking about the bullet in his head before.
I've said I'm sorry. What more? Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
Yeah.
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone.
Yeah, I took like the night medicine a little while ago, and I think it's starting to hit me.
So they wouldn't be hurt.
The funny night pills.
I've come to understand, however,
Yeah, the green ones.
this is paranoia. What happened
don't have the
didn't have
purple
anything
gummy
to do
ones?
with me.
No. And even before that, I only had the chewable, dissolvable pills, not the gummies.
I had the ones that were gummy motherfuckers.
I don't like those ones very much.
Yeah, they do suck ass.
Yeah, those are the ones that had like that weird powder. Not even like powder. It's almost like salt.
It's
texture.
crystallized sugar around the end.
Yeah. Not good. Also, those just
They do suck.
aren't. Those little melatonin gummies are just not enough for me anymore.
Yeah, you're only supposed to use melatonin in spurts. You know, use it for once every couple of nights for a couple weeks, and then you don't use it for like 2 months minimum.
Well, let me tell you.
You've been mainlining that shit.
Yeah, and I ran out of it a little while ago, and I haven't got any more since. And my ass has not been sleeping very well.
Listen, it's like NyQuil. It's not habit forming. Smile.
I just don't know.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. There's one thing, because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth, idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her...
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs.
You should have another look at that window after this. Yes, she nods. He's thinking, are we done here?
Okay, like one more thing now.
I was just thinking.
But we are awake, sir. If you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Just one, and we will gladly change our minds. Gosh, she's so Be careful. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. As you look back, you think, so Love did do it. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate. No, communism killed him. Remember? Love made it possible. You know this much. She's silent. Hold it. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real. Easier that way. I don't know.
Real as anything. You do not know. A wind of needles. Airships flutter in the stratosphere. Who knows? It's getting cold out. You should... This window is pristine on the inside. Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your
all right.
mind.
Well, I finally did it.
Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman.
I have committed the war crimes.
Hell
A two-hearted spider. Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago. 72%, with a weapon that fires jacketed ammunition, likely a rifle. This is a good short distance, but not too short.
Oh man!
The
All right,
perpetrator
I gotta
aimed with
shower
their
and go
back
to bed.
against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
Yeah, I should save and sleep.
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the
Alrighty,
light in.
I'll see
Neither
you
of them would have seen
some
anything
point in the next
outside
couple days.
in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Don't be too miserable tomorrow.
Too late.
Alright. Nope, he's gone. His ass didn't even say bye. Damn.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez? According to your map of the district, This shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detected. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
I forgot I need to end the stream. Okay, see ya.